Hi, I'm Jungle Jr. with my pal and dad, Ditto.
Welcome to our podcast, where we talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. Today, we are going to talk about players who have joined the Bengals from other teams. Should we start with offense or defense, Jungle Jr.?
Offense.
All right, starting on the offense, we'll start with Trent Brown, who is an offensive tackle. He's coming from the Patriots. He's a really big guy. He's 6'8" and 380 pounds. So he's going to take the spot that Jonah Williams had. What do you think about Trent Brown?
Trent Brown? Have we had this boy on here before?
What do you mean?
Like Trent Brown on the Bengals before?
No, he's never been on the Bengals
He
before.
sounds familiar to me, so.
So he has the same last name as Orlando Brown and Chase Brown. So we have a lot of
Browns and Browning. If he took away the ing, it would be a quarterback.
Yeah.
Too.
And remember, the Bengals were founded by Paul Brown.
Yeah.
So lots of Browns. So Trent Brown is even bigger than Orlando Brown. So they're going to be two really big guys.
He's going to be better than him, is what that means.
You think bigger is better?
Yep.
Why is that?
Because he can handle more people.
Just like Amarius Mims?
Yep.
Cool. Do you have other thoughts about Trent Brown?
No, not that much.
Okay.
Things about Trent Brown.
Well, the next player who is joining us on offense is Mike Gesicki, who is a tight end. Do you remember which team he comes from?
Yes. First, the Dolphins, then he went to the Patriots for 1 year, then he's on the Bengals.
That's right. What do you think of Mike Gesicki?
I like him.
Why do you like him?
Because what I've seen from the videos, I've seen that he's really good at catching touchdown passes, so I think he's going to be great.
What is his kind of catching style? How does he catch touchdown passes?
He goes to the back and then he catches. But if there's too many defenders in the back, he goes to the front. He does not go to the middle.
Okay. And does he usually catch it like low, or does he jump really high?
He jumps high to catch it.
Is he tall or short, do you think?
I think he's tall. What about you?
I think he's pretty tall, yeah. Usually tight ends are bigger pass catchers. That's right. That's right. Any other thoughts on Mike Gesicki? Okay. Well, let's talk about Zach Moss then, who is a running back. Where's Zach Moss coming from?
First the Bills, then the Colts, then the Bengals.
That's right. Have you been watching his highlight videos?
Yes.
What do you think of Zach Moss?
He's kind of like the same of Joe Mixon, but better.
He's better than Joe Mixon, you think?
He's a little bit faster from what I see from the videos. So I think he is going to get TDs more often.
Cool. That sounds good. What else do you notice when watching the videos of Zach Moss?
I noticed that he's also really good at keeping his knees off the ground.
That sounds important.
Yep. That's pretty much it for him.
Got it. All right, well, now let's talk about defense. We've also got three big names coming to the Bengals on defense. The first one is Sheldon Rankins, who's a defensive tackle, and he's coming from the Texans, and he is really good at getting sacks, and he actually almost tackled Joe Burrow a lot last year when we played the Texans. What do you think of Sheldon Rankins?
I like him.
What do you like about him?
Because sacks are important. Stops are important for winning.
That's right. So you think he's going to help us win more?
Yep.
Cool.
One tip. So I think everyone is going to be better.
Everyone's going to be better this year?
Yep.
So the Bengals should be better this year?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that?
Because all of these new good players, they got some pretty good players out there. So
that should help.
I like it.
Got it.
A lot.
All right, the next player is Geno Stone. He's a safety. Do you remember where he's coming from? He's coming from the Ravens.
Yeah.
And I think last year he had an interception of Joe Burrow when we played the Ravens.
Yep, he did.
Yeah. What do you think of Geno Stone?
If he has an interception of Joe Burrow, he'll probably have an interception of other teams, which I like.
Sounds good. Any other thoughts on Geno Stone?
No.
Okay. We also brought back another safety, Von Bell. He was on the Bengals for several years, including when we went to the Super Bowl. But then he went to the Carolina Panthers, and then we decided to bring him back. The Panthers decided to let him go. What do you think about this move, bringing Von Bell back?
I like that move because if he brought the Bengals to the Super Bowl once, he's probably going to do it again.
You think he's gonna help us go to the Super Bowl again?
Yeah.
That would be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right, well, those are the main players who have joined the team so far this offseason from other teams. Before we wrap up, should we take a look at some listener mail?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got this message that says, "Hello, Jungle Jr. and Ditto." This is from your grandparents. So it says, "Grandpa and I really enjoy listening to your podcast. I like your analysis of the players that left and the ones who did not. I was sad to hear Joe Mixon is gone, but hopefully there will be someone who does a great job like he did." Who's that going to be?
Zach Moss.
That's right. "We would love to know your assessment of Joe Burrow and his recovery from his injury last season. Do you think he will be the starting quarterback, or do you think Jake Browning will step up? He did a pretty great job last season. Keep up the good work." So what do you think? How's Joe Burrow looking? Oh, go ahead.
The last question is a very hard question. They were basically the same for me last year, but I'm going to go for Jake Browning.
Jake Browning and Joe Burrow were the same for you last year?
Yeah, but I'm going to go for Jake.
So you hope that Jake Browning gets a chance to start this year?
Yeah.
Oh, how would you feel if Joe Burrow is all the way healthy and is ready to start?
I'll feel a little bit better than Jake Browning, but I vote for Jake.
You're really happy with how Jake Browning did?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the team should consider starting Jake Browning even if Joe Burrow is healthy, or if Joe Burrow is healthy, he should start?
I think we should consider Jake Browning even if Joe Burrow is healthy.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because, he didn't even get to play half last season, which gave fans less time to see him. So I really want him back.
You want to have a chance to see him somewhere?
Yeah.
Got it. Do you think we'll get to see Jake Browning in the preseason games?
Perhaps yes.
Yeah, probably. So we'll get a chance to look at him.
Yeah, so that just in case he'll be able to get it in his mind storage.
Get what in his mind storage?
Playing with the teammates.
Got it. So that he's ready.
They're at least going to have 1 or 2 with him.
1 or 2
preseason games with him.
Yeah. Do you think Joe Burrow will be allowed to play in the preseason at all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We will see. We will see. My guess is that most people want Joe Burrow to play, to start, but only if he's all the way healthy. Because when he's all the way healthy, he is one of the best quarterbacks in the world.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll switch from Jake Browning to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways that Joe Burrow is really good. One is what's called his accuracy. So how often he completes his passes, how often they're caught. And for the amount of time he's played, he's one of the best, period, at accuracy. And then Jake Browning did really well, but there were moments where he got pretty frustrated by other defenses. So we'll see.
Well, I might go to Joe Burrow.
Okay. We'll have to see how they play when the season starts, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see how they play in the preseason.
And that will help us pick.
Yeah.
Smart. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. I think that does it for today.
Thanks for listening.
You can email us at ditto@junglejuniorpod.com with ideas or feedback.
Until next time, I'm Jungle Jr.
And I'm Ditto.
Who they?
Who they think gonna beat them Bengals?
Nobody.